right when I got there on kind of Sunday. I did some stuff leading up to the event. Went to my old school for a few hours on Wednesday, and then Thursday, probably busy all day Thursday till Saturday night after the game. So for me, it was kind of going there and building the game a bit in St. Louis, and being from there, wanted to kind of give back and show that to all the kids that are playing hockey there that they can make it to one of the best events in the hockey world. So I wasn't really going there trying to necessarily perform absolutely unreal. I wasn't really thinking about that. All I wanted to do was kind of go and put a show on for the fans, whether it was in the skills or in the All-Star game.
So was the Cards jersey your idea?
Yeah, it was. I was thinking, a couple weeks ago, what can I do to kind of show my love and for the city and for kind of how I grew up and my upbringing and everything. And we were going back and forth a little bit. I played for the AAA Blues there, and they have their big Pee Wee Quebec coming up. And I was going to throw on their new Pee Wee Quebec, kind of like the unveil their Pee Wee Quebec jersey, but it had a little bit of a Blues symbol on one of them. So I just couldn't do any of that. And some people wanted me to wear my dad's old Blues jersey. I couldn't do that. And then they wanted me to wear his old All-Star jersey, which I was thinking about. And then I decided, why don't I just go with the Cardinals one? And then probably a day or two before the actual skills competition, I asked if Joel, their equipment manager for the Blues, who's an awesome guy, I asked if he could stitch on a Molina 4, a number 4 on it, and he did, and the fans absolutely loved it, so it was awesome.
I mean, anytime you get recognized as an elite player in our league, I think it's a shot in the arm confidence-wise. But when you get there and you perform well against the top players in the league, I think it's great for your confidence as well. And the other thing I think is that you're around a lot of players who have won and understand what it takes. And when you're in a room with those guys, you pick things up from them. And for a guy like Ritter, that experience was probably invaluable. And for any player that goes, I mean, Chucky probably learned a few things, listening to some people and being around guys that have won, and Gio probably the same thing. So I think anytime you can get around players, that are of that ilk, that have won and know how to win, and they're good leaders, and the things that they talk about in the room, how they prepare themselves.
We're all there to have a fun time, and we all were enjoying each other's company. A bunch of really good guys, honestly, and had a blast being around the rink. And I think as hockey players, we're such, in my opinion, we're such great guys in the fact that you can play as hard as we do for the whole year and for years, and playoffs, a bunch of battles with each other, and you go there and it's like nothing honestly ever happened previous or anything. Like, we all went there and being on the bus, being in the locker room, having a couple of drinks after, and everything. Like, it was pretty cool to be a part of that. I kind of knew going into it was like that, but once you really go through it, you're really like, yeah, honestly, everything. Nobody remembers anything. We're just here to have a good time with each other and talk hockey and just talk life, get to know their families. And I had a great time being my first one and in St. Louis. It was honestly a great time.